Who'd you guys play at the last game of the season?
Tampa Bay.
Oh, that's what's up.
They
Was it in
kicked our
Tampa?
ass. Yeah, it was in Tampa. They kicked our ass.
Yeah. What's the nicest stadium you've played at in the league so far? Or you could say college stadium as well.
Clemson's was nice. League wise, hmm. League wise, the Packers was really like sweet to me just because of how like old and traditional it was.
Yeah.
Like everything was so like historic. Like you could feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it felt like
The
so many things
nostalgia in that
happened there.
stadium.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Then
Now let me
it
ask.
started snowing and everything. Like it was just wild.
When you were playing there, it started snowing?
Yeah, when I played with the Panthers, we played the Packers and it snowed and they had the cheese heads and it was
That's
just
crazy.
wild. Like it was crazy. Yeah.
Yo, if you scored a tutty in Green Bay, would you Lambeau leap?
What?
Easy.
They would hate me.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen so many videos of like when guys from other teams score and try to jump in, they'll just like push them down. I mean, sometimes
push them back down. Yeah,
sometimes
the wall is actually really tall. Like you actually have to really jump.
You got to get up.
Yeah,
you got to have bunnies. What's your vertical?
I think I jumped to 38, 37, one
Damn.
of those.
All right, so you got bunnies. Yeah, you could probably make it up there.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I probably could make it. Yeah, I mean they pull you too, but only if you're at home. If you're away, they probably push you back down. So
yeah. All right, you want to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Michael Marr Show. Today is Friday, February 19th, 2021. This is episode 47, and I'm joined by Atlanta Falcons NFL receiver Greg Dortch. My man, what's going on, dude?
What's up with you guys, man?
Hey, how's your day been going so far, bro?
Good. I woke up kind of late, kind of 11:30. I haven't even eaten yet. I've been waiting for this, so I'm just excited about this opportunity. Yep, get on this podcast and drop some gems for you, man.
I haven't ate either, but I'm slamming this monster right now, so we'll see how this makes me feel. It's gonna get me fired up. I can say that. But yeah, for people that don't know that are listening or watching, Greg played at Highland Springs High School in Richmond, Virginia. He was a state champion there. He actually beat my high school in the state championship. So yeah, against Stonebridge. You were Virginia Player of the Year. Then you went on to play at Wake Forest. You played 20 games there, 19 touchdowns, almost 150 catches, 2,000 receiving yards. So a great career at Wake Forest. And then now you are a member of the Atlanta Falcons. Just overall, how's your football journey been for you?
Like it's been exactly what you said. It's been a journey, but I mean that's what I signed up for. I've been playing this game since I was 6 years old, and it's been the only thing that I've wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I've met a lot of great people along the way. My first time riding on an airplane was my first game in college. My first NFL game that I've ever watched was the one that I was in.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
that's
football
crazy.
Football has brought me so many different opportunities, and I've seen a lot just from playing football.
Yeah, you've probably made a lot of like really close friendships as well, I can imagine.
Yeah, a lot of my closest friends came from me playing football with them.
Yeah. Now, how many guys did you grow up with from Highland Springs that are now in the NFL as well? I know Kayvon is on the Eagles, but who else went to Highland Springs that's in the league?
We got Mekhi Becton. He plays. He just got drafted in the first round this year. He plays for the New York Jets. Nice. He's a dog. He's 7'6", like almost 400 pounds.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, he's an animal. He's
a body. Now, did you play against any other competition in high school? Then didn't go to Highland Springs, but then that went on that you've played like at other levels.
In high school or in college? Because of course in college,
I college, of course,
a lot of people that have played in the league.
Just from the Richmond area,
high school,
who was in your conference?
Trying to think. So I came out of college early, so a lot of those guys are just now finishing up their careers in college. Rashad Ashby, he went to LC Bird. He plays linebacker at Virginia Tech. He just entered the draft this year. Jalen Elliott, he also went to LC Bird. He was their quarterback and their safety. He went to Notre Dame. He plays for the Lions now. We had. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But the video just went down.
We had a guy that played with me, Felton Davis. He played for the Chiefs last year. He actually won a Super Bowl ring. That's pretty much it. It's not a handful of guys from our area that have made it to the league. A lot of guys went to college though, but
Yeah, I can
haven't
imagine
really
a lot of
played in
people
the
went to
league
college.
yet. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna dive right into the first NFL related question that I have for you. Obviously, you're in the off season right now, and you said you weren't sure when OTAs are starting. But what's an average day in the off season look like for you, or consist of?
You wake up, you work out, you get you something to eat. I'm actually training in Atlanta where I'll be for the year, and I'll probably be there next month. But I have a trainer. He'll work me out. I'm not really sure the time schedule, but he'll work me out. And then once that's over, I'll usually go get a massage or a treatment or something like that, and then I'll eat again, and then probably do maybe some yoga or some late cardio, and then after that, then I'll be done.
Yeah, you just run it back the next day.
Yeah, video games the whole night.
I got a couple video game questions fired up because I've seen them on your Snapchat. Yeah, big gamer. Madden mostly.
Madden is. Can I curse on here? Because Madden is shit. Madden is not good right now, and
21's cheeks.
Yeah, Madden is really bad. I've been on Call of Duty and 2K a lot, but Madden, I don't really like Madden anymore. Like the way the players move, and I just don't like it.
Yeah. See, I didn't buy 20, but my roommate got 21 like a couple weeks ago, and we've just been ripping it. It's really not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like realistic. I mean, some of the stuff that happens.
Yeah, they have a PS5 version and a PS4 version, and I have the PS5, but I like to play the PS4 version. Yeah. It's just the movement's better on there. I don't know. They just try to do too much with the game, and it's just too much.
Yeah, dude, I have like big hopes for the NCAA game they're coming out with. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be ridiculous.
That's gonna be crazy.
I mean, as long as it's not made similar to how Madden is, but
Madden is. I don't think it will, but
yeah,
it's just I think about like all the players that we've missed. Like
exactly.
Like the players that we would have played with would have been crazy.
Who you think?
But I'm sure there's gonna be new players that.
Yeah, no, there's definitely gonna be new players. But who you think would have been the best player in college football in the video game in the last like 5 or 6 years? Like who would have just been absolutely unstoppable?
Probably Chase Young.
Yeah. I'm a Skins fan as well, so I'll take that.
Yeah, Chase Young would have been crazy. I'm sure they would have made Joe Burrow just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Was Johnny Manziel?
I think he was in the last one. I think he was actually.
Was he?
He may have been. I don't know. I just remember those games.
Johnny football would have been crazy.
Dude, I remember we used to like go to my friend's house in high school and we would play that, and like final score would be like 87 to like 50.
Yeah, it's a shootout every time.
Every time, bro. And the game modes like Road to Glory and Dynasty and stuff. I mean, I really miss those. But okay, another question that I have for you, because obviously, I mean, I see on when you post, I mean, even at Wake Forest and in the NFL, you got a little drip. I mean, you got a little drip to your fit. So what NFL player or athlete, it could be anyone, has the most drip in the NFL? I think you got to be a skill position to have drip as well. I think you can't be a lineman and
most definitely. No, I've seen some linemen that really can dress, but you kind of can just base it off positions. Like, the skill guys usually, are the ones with the, the most dripped out, or the ones with the best personalities. Like the corners, every cornerback, they want to be dripped out. They want to look nice, and that started with Deion Sanders. Like, he started it. Like everybody just wants to just be swagged up on the field. But the most swaggiest, that's really tough to answer because I see fits from everybody, and
you take bits and pieces from like just about everyone. Oh yeah, you back? Wait, can you unmute your mic?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think it was just a connection for a second.
But toughest fits. That's a hard question. I don't want nobody to get mad at me for saying something. Everybody really be dripped out though, for real.
Yeah. All right. What goes into, let's say when you're playing, how you said you played in Lambeau and it's cold weather, how do you accommodate to that and still maintain a clean looking fit?
Well, of course you have your summer apparel, and then you have your cold apparel. You know what? I'm gonna go with Cam Newton. Matter of fact, that now that I just thought about that, Cam can really dress.
Yeah.
And he gets like custom hats for each game.
Damn.
And it's just like, bro, Cam, when I saw Cam for the first time, it was like, you know what I'm saying? That was my first like, damn, like that's really Cam Newton. Like that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like he was hella tall. Like he looks like a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like he was cool as fuck. Like he introduced himself to me. Like it was just cool seeing him. Like I was one player that was like, damn, that's Cam Newton. Like that's cool.
Yeah, dude, watching highlights of like him talking on the sideline with players on his team or like post game going up to other players, like, bro, this guy's the size of a lineman. Like he's real life, like that big.
He's super big.
I mean, I don't even know how I'd try to go about tackling him. I mean, diving at his legs, I guess.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's the same way.
Oh, you met Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry's we played against him, and it's just certain people like that are just, you just look at him and like, bro, you're a freak. Like Aaron Donald, you know, I played with the Rams. Aaron Donald was a freak.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey, freak. Like those are just guys that are just, you know what I'm saying, were born to play football.
Yeah. I was actually watching like an old combine video last night at like 2 a.m, and it was Aaron Donald's like combine highlights. This guy, I didn't know he ran like a 4.64, and that was like the 5th fastest in the class. He benched 225 like however many times. He ran like the 5th fastest cone drill. I was like, dude, like how is this guy this big and putting up numbers like that?
And he has an 8-pack. Like
for real? That's brutal, dude.
Like it's crazy.
What's his work ethic like? Like when you said I played with them. Like,
I worked out. I got a chance to work my whole last off season. I worked out with him, and he's just like I said, he's different. Like he comes, like his mentality is different. He just comes to work out. He just comes to work. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't complain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some guys sit in there and they, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like doing this last set, or I don't want to do this. He just fucking works.
He's getting,
you know what I'm saying? His body shows, like his game shows. Like
I was about to say, I mean, the results speak for themselves. I mean, that guy, steady, the most dominant defensive player in the league. Now, we got JJ Watt going somewhere else. Where would you like to see him go? I mean, if it interests you.
Fuck. It does definitely interest me because he's going to be getting after the quarterback, and the quarterback throws the ball to me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I really want Deshaun Watson to get out too, but it would be cool to see him team up with his brother and with Pittsburgh. If that could ever happen. Yeah, that would be cool.
I don't know why, but I could see him going to Green Bay. If they could just get
Green Bay, he's from Wisconsin. He's from there.
That's what I was saying. Because when I was watching a podcast, when I was watching a podcast the other day, it was saying that he already has property in Wisconsin. Excuse me.
Yeah,
he's got property in Wisconsin. So I was like, oh, that kind of seems like a perfect fit. But like, if he just
that is cool.
If he could lead that defense, man, who knows?
Because they're missing. They're like missing like one or two pieces.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're like one or two away. I mean, if you don't get him, I mean, if they just got another skill position on offense to help out with Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, I don't know. I mean, they're definitely going to make a run as well. Okay. Who is in your career so far? Who is the best player that you've gone against, like one-on-one, like directly guarded you?
Jalen Ramsey.
Does he like press up a lot, or was it just like he was just on your hip? Like,
he's probably Jalen Ramsey or Luke Kuechly. Like both of them, like Luke Kuechly was calling out the plays before like they were even ran. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, it's gonna run left, and we would run left. And I'm like, how the fuck does he know that? You know what I'm saying? And Jalen Ramsey he's hella tall, like he's super tall, long arms, you know what I'm saying? Just perfect size for a corner. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for him to really, like, even if he messes up, like his natural ability allows him to make up for it. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You basically just have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? When you go against him, and it's hard. You can't be perfect all game. That's why DK Metcalf and guys like that struggle.
Yeah. Did he chirp a lot too? Or was he relatively quiet?
What do you mean by chirp?
Like did he talk a lot of
Jalen?
Yeah.
On the field, On the field, on game days, yeah, not necessarily in practice. Like he's a great teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't really get after his own guys,
Yeah,
but
he's
on
just there to
game
help
day,
you
he's gonna
guys.
get after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I just couldn't imagine what it's like trying to like get a route off with someone like that guarding you. I don't know why. I just feel like it'd be like impossible. But
yeah, it's definitely tough.
yeah, I mean, especially with someone like Luke Kuechly, like how you said calling out the plays beforehand. Do you guys like how do you go about like killing that play and switching to a new play when a defender calls it out compared to just like saying like, all right, he knows what it is, we're gonna run it anyway. Like I know the quarterback makes that decision, but
yeah. I mean, you said it. The quarterback makes the decision, but at the same time, like even if a guy calls out a play, like you still have to stop that play. Like I'm sure teams know that the Titans are gonna run with Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't stopped him from receiving 2,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? Because you still have to stop him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. Like you can call out a play. Oh, they're passing. You know what I'm saying? They're throwing the ball up to DeAndre Hopkins. You still have to stop him from catching the ball. So it's hard.
That's actually a question that I was going to ask you is who are some of your biggest role models that are receivers in the NFL? Whether like it could be now or it could have been like when you were growing up and they're retired now.
Role models?
Not role models, but
I
just people you.
That question. Yeah. I people that I like to watch.
Yeah, I should have worded it like that.
People that I like to watch. So my favorite player growing up was Michael Vick. He's from Virginia. He played quarterback. I was a quarterback my whole life until I got to high school, and I was too short, so I played receiver. Mm-hmm. But that was my favorite player. I love Michael Vick. He went to Virginia Tech. I always wanted to go to Virginia Tech. But receiver-wise, I would probably say in the league today, Tyreek Hill is fun to watch, just because of his size. Like he's roughly the same size as me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I have to respect his game. Devontae Adams, he's very like smart and technical. I work out with Keenan Allen every offseason, so we kind of have like a connection together. So just being able to work out with him is like see what he does to be so successful. I would definitely respect his game. Let me see. DK Metcalf is a freak of nature. Like I went to the combine. I went to the combine with him and really got to see the whole combine live. And he's a dog. So just guys like that, man. You could tell those guys put in the work and they deserve everything that comes their way.
So what is something that Devontae Adams is actually one of my favorite players to watch. I mean, I'm right there with you. But as far as Keenan Allen, working out with Keenan Allen, what have you noticed? Like, what exact workouts does he do that you think separates him from everyone else, or just that fascinates you?
He just works a lot of stuff at the line, like his feet. You know what I'm saying? Like your feet can get you open and little technical stuff. Like he knows he can catch the ball, so he doesn't really focus that much on catching. I mean, he definitely catches, but it's more so like his feet and like how quick he can get in and out of his breaks. Mm-hmm. And just being like what's the word? I don't know, just making guys think that you're gonna go one way and you go the other way. Like he's really good at that. Yeah. And then you have to respect it because of who he is. Like you never know what he's gonna do. So I don't know. It's just hard to check. Once you've established yourself in the league, you know what I'm saying, you have that name for yourself, then you know what I'm saying, a lot of things come easier after that because guys are kind of scared, believe it or not.
I mean, I do believe it. I mean, these guys are like, you're playing amongst like top tier athletes like every single day.
The best,
best of the best, bro. What was the first moment in your NFL career, whether it was like a preseason game or a training camp practice or something, where you just like soaked in the moment? You're like, damn, like I'm actually out here in the NFL right now. If you could think of like one exact moment.
It probably was my first practice with the Jets. Le'Veon Bell was out there. Robbie Anderson, Quentin Williams. Like it was just guys that, you know what I'm saying, you just hear on ESPN all the time. Yeah. Like we had fucking Le'Veon. Like me and Le'Veon got cool. Like that's my boy. Like we played basketball. Like we went to AmFam and played basketball with like,
That's sick,
you know
man.
what I'm saying, random people. Like, you
He's
know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
guy.
Like it was just, yeah, he's hella cool. Like shit that you see in media, like half of those guys, like they're not like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like the media they need something to talk about.
Yeah, that's why I hate media, man, because it's just like
Yeah,
blown out of proportion, and they just make their own headlines because it will make them the most money. And it's like, yeah, they actually
yeah,
don't care about what that person feels or
yeah,
does or
like
anything. It's
yeah.
like you gotta be
It's
real with
shit
them.
sick.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I
annoying.
mean,
That's why
I understand it because that's their job and you have to get paid too, but like,
it,
you know what I'm saying? Like you're throwing out
I,
false information or negative stuff that just could get my name like bad energy out
yeah,
there.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
not
That's
good.
I mean, I just couldn't do that as a person. I mean,
Yeah.
like writing shit on
Yeah.
someone just to benefit myself. Like if you have to put someone else down to put yourself up, I mean, that's a
Yeah,
problem right
that's
there.
trash. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Custom cleats. I got a couple questions about custom cleats. First off, like, what do you think? Like, I just don't know why the NFL doesn't let you rock custom cleats. But well, ultimately, what do you think about that? And if you could design any pair of cleats and rock it on game day, what brand would you use and what designs would you maybe throw in there?
So the NFL actually does. We have a thing called like my calls, my cleats. It's like a certain month that they allow us to really like do custom cleats. Um, and this year, I haven't decided what I wanted to do, but I'm really feeling like lime green, bro. I've been digging like some lime green
Yeah, it'd be fresh.
everything lately. Like I have a lime green Nike hoodie. Like lime green is just really tough to me right now.
Uh-huh.
So I would definitely feel like some lime green cleats. I like to be like I like to be like noticeable. Like if you see, I don't like to blend in. I like to be like different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like everybody might have on black cleats. I might want to wear white or something like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
It's
saying?
like the
Like
little
white
subtle things
gloves
that
or
make you
something
stand
that,
out.
yeah, like I like stuff like that.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I feel like it would just make people's fits like so much cleaner if they could just rock whatever. Like you're wearing a
Yeah,
team,
whatever
like
the cleats they wanted.
that's what I'm saying. Like you're on a team, like let's say you like when you were on the Jets, like full uniforms green, but you got on like orange cleats or something that just makes you
Hmm.
stand out like so much.
Yeah,
It'd be easy to track people a little bit easier.
yeah. The league is very like strict, sort of say. Like we get fined for not covering our knees. We get
That's the
fined
worst.
for like socks not being high enough. Like it's just certain things that we get fined for. Like that
Yeah.
just don't make sense to me sometimes. But
The knee pad
I
rule
mean,
makes no sense to me because it's like that
it's
little
ridiculous.
thin pad that's that thick is not going to do anything. I mean, I remember back in high school, me and my friends when we played, we used to cut ours like that big.
Yeah, we
And
cut
just
out
make it
small
like really
too.
small. So if the ref came up, we're like, buddy, like you can check it. It's there. It's just not maybe how
Yeah.
big it should be. But I mean, when you're in the
In high
NFL, it's
school, I don't think I used to wear knee pads in high school. I used to just
yeah,
wear the thigh pads and fold my pants over. I used to just try to cheat it. Like I play receiver, so I have to run. So
yeah,
like me
exactly.
wearing big old pads on
No,
my legs, like I feel like I'm running slow.
yeah.
Like
Now, do you prefer
so I
like
used to try to cut it.
when you're talking to like the equipment manager and you're getting set up with a new team? You get like the really small shoulder pads, or do you usually just get
Yeah.
like, yeah, you get the
Yeah, I
smallest
get the
ones?
smallest. Of course I want to be protected, so I get the smallest ones, but the ones that fit me perfect.
Yeah.
We usually all get custom stuff. We get custom helmets, custom to our head and shoulder pads and stuff like that. We get to keep everything, so it's ours.
Yeah.
So
Now this is one question I've really like wanted to ask someone, but I've just never really like talked to someone that's in the league. How do you
yeah,
go about choosing your helmet? Like, do you straight up have the like you can be like, yo, this is exactly what I want? Like
whatever. Yeah,
it could be like any type of helmet.
you can pick whatever you want.
And like, do they have it there
Can you
or
hear
like,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. Or do they have to like custom order it for you? Like, what if
No,
it's
they have everything.
really, and then like all the
Yeah, they
face
have
masks you
everything.
choose?
Any face mask you want. Um, a lot of the guys, a lot of the guys really just stick with what they wore in college and what they've been wearing their whole lives because that's what they're comfortable with. Like I did that my first year and then when I went to Carolina, I ended up switching my helmet and I didn't play as good as I wanted to play. And I felt like it was because of my helmet. Like I feel like guys do that all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're so used to doing something a certain way and then we switch it up and we don't play good.
It throws
It's
you
like,
off.
oh, it's because of that. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's because of that. So I
Yeah.
just went back to my old helmet. But it's the league, bro. They have everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The amount of
we're the
money
best
that's in
players
it,
in the
yeah.
world. Yeah.
Facts.
They have to have everything.
Now, what helmet do you rock the Flex now? Or do you rock like
Yeah, I got the Speed Flex, yeah. The
Speed
Speed
Flex?
Flex. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I remember, dude, I remember the first
They
time seeing
didn't they
that
didn't
helmet.
have those.
When?
They didn't have those in while we were in high school. I think they came out like
They
our
came out.
first year in college or
Yeah.
something like that.
Because the first player, I mean, I don't remember like exactly what year it was, but I remember I want to say like around like 2015 or 2016, I'm watching a Packers game and Eddie Lacy's running the ball and he was rocking the Speed Flex. And I was just like, dude, like that helmet that he's rocking right now is kind of crazy. And then like from that
Yeah.
moment, like the next week, I saw more guys wearing it. But like I swear, like the first time I saw the Speed Flex was on Eddie Lacy. And then I mean,
Yeah, it's a really good helmet. It's super heavy though.
yeah,
Like
it is.
it actually weighs a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, so when you said you went to Carolina, you rocked a different one. What helmet did you get? Did you switch up to?
I had the what is it called? F9 maybe? It's like the
Is
one
that the
that
one with the
Tyreek Hill has.
rectangle?
Like, yeah.
That's the one with the rectangle. That one's kind of
Yeah.
clean though, dude.
No, it is. It's hard. It was super sweet. It's like a piece of paper. It's super light,
Yeah.
but it feels like an astronaut helmet. Like it's super big.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm short, so like it just looked like a big old bobblehead. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was like,
Did you rock a visor with it?
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a sweet helmet, but I just wasn't used to it.
Yeah. So now you're back. You're going back to the Speed
Yeah,
Flex.
I'm back with the Speed Flex. Yeah, what I wore in college. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to just play. Like, fuck all the looking sweet and all of that other shit. Like, bro, just play, just be productive.
Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, the Falcons, you can really make some nice looking fits with that. I mean, look good, play good. I mean, obviously you're gonna focus on the
Yeah, for
craft
sure.
first.
Nah. Yeah,
But
I'm not gonna look like a bum, but
yeah. You know what number you're rocking yet?
they gave me 16. I might try to change.
16 is fresh though.
And yeah, 16 is cool. I actually have my jerseys are in my car. I wish I would have brought them up here, but 16 is cool. Julio has 11. 11 would have been sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin really has 18. I feel like all the receivers that we have kind of took all of like the numbers. Matt Ryan has 12.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2.
Yeah, dude, that's just so exciting because I mean, every day you're going to be practicing with a steady top 5 receiver in the league. I mean, Julio Jones. I mean, you haven't. I mean, I'm sure you've practiced with him, but like you guys haven't started like practicing like multiple times a week yet. What have you guys discussed like going into this next season together, like in terms of like what you want to accomplish and everything?
Me and you saw. Can you say that again?
My bad. Yeah, that question was kind of all over the place. I was just, I mean, it started with just like practicing with Julio and Calvin, like the things you'll be able to learn and like you'll be able to teach them as well.
Oh man. My first week there, really, I would say Calvin really impressed me the most. Like he was absolutely ridiculous in person. Like the way he just runs his routes and you know what I'm saying, how fast he is. I feel like all the Alabama receivers, like they all run the same. Like if you look at Jerry Jeudy, if you look at Calvin Ridley, like they all have that that long stride. You know what I'm saying? They just look powerful. Like Julio runs like that too. I mean, like all of those Bama receivers are just like they're just different, kind of. It's really cool to just see in person. I don't know. I spent 2 weeks with them. I'm really looking forward to spending the whole season. Like the stuff that I can learn in a whole season with, you know what I'm saying, Julio. He's top 5 receivers. Like it's gonna be crazy.
That is, and you still got Gurley at running back.
Todd, yeah. I was with Todd when I was with the Rams too. So, and then we worked out in the off season together as well. So, I know Todd pretty well.
So when you guys like hit each other up to work out in the off season, is it normally like when they're in the area, or will they say like, "Greg, fly out, and we're gonna get a couple workouts in"?
It's usually who's in the area. Like most guys want to go somewhere where it's hot. So like you'll have a lot of guys in LA, Florida, Houston. I don't know a lot of people that will be in Atlanta, but yeah, a lot of people will be in LA. I'm saying because it's the off season, they want to also have a vacation too. Like they bring their families out there, and you know what I'm saying, you want to be in warm weather. You don't want to be in snowy weather training.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Now on to another question that I have for you. Who is the best artist to listen to when pregame warmups? You can say a couple. It doesn't just have to be one, because I'm sure there's a bunch.
Trying to say you can't miss with Lil Baby.
No, you cannot.
Every time somebody asks me music, I love music. Like I love music. Like I know all types of music. But like every time somebody asks me music, I just kind of freeze up. Lil Baby is really tough. My favorite rapper used to be Gunna. I named my dog after him. Gunna's he's very like chill. I think that's why I like Lime Green too, because that slime stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah, with the album cover.
But Young Thug. I like up-tempo stuff like Lil Uzi, Young Thug, Lil Baby, like stuff that I can dance to. You know what I'm saying? Pre-game that make me just want to be up.
That was me last night before I played Madden. I mean, I was just chilling in the crib, and I had like the fat speaker, and I was just blasting Young Thug just over and over while I was playing Madden. I was like, dude, this guy's hard, dude. I was like, I can listen to this guy just about all night. He's solid.
Future too.
Yeah,
Future's tough.
Yeah. Now, what other types of music? Because you said you like got a pretty diverse like listening taste. Like, what other types of music do you like to listen to?
I like R&B. I really like to slow it down. My Wi-Fi is really bad. Is there any way I can like connect to my Wi-Fi and still stay on here?
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to, as long as it's like you could just join it like real quick. I mean,
I like R&B stuff.
It was good, man.
Sorry about that, man.
No, you're good, dude. I just kept the recording rolling, so when I go back and edit it, I'll just smooth it all out, so it's just like us the entire time.
I know, yeah. I got them on the Wi-Fi now, so we're good. But I like R&B, bro. I like believe it or not, like I listen to all that Janae Aiko, like I listen to Summer Walker, I listen to all of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, you gotta have the different vibes,
that.
bro. Because I mean, like you can't always be listening to rap or like. I mean, you can.
NBA Young Boy all day, like you'll run your head through a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
The stuff that they talk about.
Yeah, ridiculous. Now, do you ever like throw it back and listen to like Tupac or Biggie?
Yeah, I gotta really be in the mood to kind of listen to them, because they be speaking facts. Like I feel like when I listen to them, I want to actually listen to what they're saying, not just to the beat.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, their lyrics.
I like to just.
Yeah. Like sometimes like when I listen to their songs, I'll go to like the lyrics page and I'll just like scroll through and I'll just be like, dude, like that shit's deep. Like
that's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. I really wish I could have grown up at a time where like they were still making music. I mean,
yeah, I feel like I definitely was born in the wrong generation. Like the way I be thinking and stuff, like I feel like
you should have been born like back in the 80s or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
it was better back then.
What year were you born?
98.
Damn, so dude, you're only a year older than me.
Yeah, I'm not older. I'm 22.
True. Yeah, I just turned 21 a couple months ago. So
you want to get your first drink? Do you drink?
Yeah, I went to I flew to Vegas for my 21st.
For real?
I had it planned for like 8 months, dude. It was the craziest shit of my life.
I haven't even been to Vegas yet. I haven't never been to Vegas.
You gotta go. I mean, it's just different. Like I had like big expectations for it, and it just like catastrophically exceeded it. Yeah, I mean, because
who did you go with?
I just went with my dad because I left school for like a couple of days to go, and but you know, like when he would go to bed, because he's an old man, like he'd go to bed at like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, my night's just getting started.
Yeah.
So then I'd go roam around, and when I was there for 3 days, but one of the days was Halloween. And like just Halloween in Vegas, like you just saw like the wildest shit. And I was like, and then like NFL Sunday was there. So I'm making all sorts of bets and like,
that's hard.
Yeah.
So did you get to gamble a little bit?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So the first like 40% of the trip, I wasn't 21, but I had a fake. So I was able to at least get drinks, but I mean, I'm not going to gamble with a fake. I mean, that's a terrible idea. But no, once I turned 21, it was all hell broke loose, honestly. I mean,
no, that's lit. 21 is always a good year. I'm looking forward to 23. 23 hours. Jordan year just because it's like Jordan year. Everybody want to be 23.
Yeah.
But 21 is lit though. 18 was lit. 21 is lit.
18 was great.
Yeah, 18 was lit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
18 was lit.
18. Wait, what'd you do on your 18? You seem like you got a story if you could tell us.
I think I was in college. So that should just tell you right there.
Yeah.
College in 18 and oh, I think it was no, what did I do? No, that wasn't my 18. That wasn't my 18. No, that wasn't my 18, but college just was lit. Just because I was really good at football and my first ever college game, I scored 3 touchdowns. That whole night was just crazy.
Dude, I actually remember seeing those highlights like a couple months ago. I want to say one of my friends was just like scrolling through YouTube and it popped up and I was like, yo, throw that on.
Yeah.
And it was against Louisville. You dropped like 4 touchdowns or something.
4 touchdowns.
Like,
yeah,
going into that game, like at what point during the game were you like, yeah, I'm about to snap off like in this game? Like, because I mean, wasn't it all relatively like close together? Like, wasn't it like certain amount, like 3 touchdowns in the first half or something?
Yeah, it was like 3 in the first half. So I really should have had 5. Yeah, my girl got me these headphones, and I don't really know how to use them. So I think I like touched something and it hung
and then
up.
it went off. No, dude, like I said, it's all good because I just leave the recording going and then I'll just smooth it together. So like when it's dropped, it would just like you won't really be able to tell what happened. It would just be us.
I'm all over the place. But yeah, Louisville, if you let me tell it, I had 6 touchdowns. I really had 4 officially. One of them though, was gonna be my 5th, and I like reached out for the end zone and the dude pushed me and the ball like fell out of my hand. So it was a fumble and they ruled it a touchback. So that would have been my 5th touchdown. And then another play, I caught a slant and I got stopped on the 1-yard line.
Damn.
So that would have been 6.
Yeah.
But the 4 that I did have though, I think 3 came in the first half. And then I got another one. But I actually that's the game that I got hurt. Like I got hurt and I was done for the season.
Really? Did you keep playing in the game?
Yeah, I kept playing in the game. I didn't know I was hurt. I had a stomach injury and I didn't know that I was hurt. When it first happened, I'm scared to touch the headphones now. When it first happened, I just got the wind knocked out of me, so I didn't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like anything was that serious. Just the wind, like that comes back. So once that came back, I went back in the game and I scored like 2 more touchdowns. And then I thought I was fine.
Yeah. I thought I was fine. I remember the dirtiest one on that game was I think it was like a screen pass, like a screen pass, and you just yanked this one dude, and I was just like, oh god, I was like, dude, that's kind of cold. Yeah, like what did you like? I don't even know like how to ask this question, but like, how do you know like when you got someone like on a juke, like before you do it, like that millisecond where you're like, yeah, I'm about to yank this guy.
So like, I really don't know. It's just like I do know what I don't. Like I'm really good at like knowing when somebody has so much like momentum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're running too fast this way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To stop. If I you know what I'm saying? If I stop, you're running too fast to stop with me.
True.
And then you don't know that I'm about to stop too. So like I have an advantage. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes like I'll look this way, you know what I'm saying, to make people think that I'm gonna go that way, and they'll really think I'm going that way, and I'll just come back. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta play with people.
It's just
like,
all with your
eyes.
I
know the body. Yeah, I know like the body.
Yeah. Now, what's your favorite like skill move to do? Like do you spin a lot, or is it more so just
I like just the dead leg, like the thing that I did on the screen. It's just a quick little just step, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when you post those on Snapchat, like the practice highlights when you're like running back film. I think I saw one the other day. It was like someone like threw you or kicked you a punt, and people are just like jogging, and you're just like jogging to the left, and then you dead leg this one guy. And I was like, dude, that guy didn't even deserve that, and he got pulled.
Yeah. Like people it's just funny. Like people really think. Like I just be thinking to myself, like, you really thought I was about to go that way.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
funny.
Yeah, it's being on the receiving end of getting your ankles broken. Not a great thing, dude.
Yeah, it's not good. Fun. I've gotten my ankles broke before. It's not fun.
Yeah. Okay. one of the final questions that I have for you, I still got a couple more, but which NFL team or college football team has the cleanest uniforms that you would like to potentially rock? I mean, you're not saying you want to play for them, but just you'd be like, yeah, I'd like to wear that for a game.
Trying to think of all the teams. Who we got? The Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you can make some fits with that. I don't hate that.
Dallas is tough. That star on the helmet. I was a Dallas Cowboys fan growing up, so
Who do you like now? I mean, now you're in the league. You
nobody.
can't. Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of just gotta. Yeah,
The Falcons. I like Atlanta.
ATL.
I don't know the Rams. The Rams new uniforms are really cool to me. I still have my Rams helmet. The Rams are cool. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go by conference now.
What do you think about the Dolphins?
The Dolphins are cool.
I don't know why. I just feel like they could do more with like the teal.
I wish they had like orange.
That's what I'm saying.
Like more orange. Yeah.
They seem like they're always wearing white. I don't know why, but I just feel like they're only rocking white on white. And I'm like, dude, if you got like, I don't know. They just need to take advantage of those colors because they're so fresh.
Yeah. The Jets have like an all black. It's super tough.
It's cool. I love how they switch. I feel like they like years ago, like 10 years ago, their green was darker and now it's more of like a lucky green. And I love that. It's almost like a Celtics green. I
liked when they had like the actual like jet on their helmet and stuff like that. It was a long time ago though. But yeah, I'd probably say Dallas. Dallas is so like traditional and like the star on the helmet, like it just like it shines. You know what I'm saying? Like that's America's team. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just look hard to me.
Yeah. Now, so you said you got to keep your helmet from the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Like another question I've wanted to ask someone is how do you like go about getting like sweatshirts and sweatpants? Like, do they just like, is there just a room in the training facility and they're just like, yeah, go pick out whatever you want? Or is it like every player gets like a customized package or?
Like, so, I mean, it's just, it'll be in your locker. Like, it'll be in your locker. Like, you'll walk in the locker room one day and it's just in your locker. Like, hanging up. It's yours. Yeah, it has your number on it. It's just yours. Like, it's just, you don't have to really ask. I mean, if it's too big or something, you want a smaller size, then yeah.
Switch it out. Dude, yeah, I can imagine your sweatshirt game is probably nasty.
Yeah, I got a lot of, especially t-shirts, and because I played on 4 teams now, so I got a whole bunch of just different stuff from teams and stuff. Gloves, cleats. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Did they give you a lot of tough gear at Wake Forest?
As I got older, yeah. When I was a freshman, no, like you really couldn't get nothing. You had to really like be older and work for it and stuff like that. But I feel like that's everywhere. Like before you like establish yourself and you prove that you can play, like people don't really give you anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's with life. Like you gotta work your way up. Yeah.
You gotta grind for it first.
Yeah.
Now, something that I meant to say earlier when we were talking about Wake Forest is you're like in the middle, like right before you came to Wake Forest, like I'd say like 3 years before, the quarterback that played at my high school played at he played quarterback at Wake Forest, and his twin brother played defensive end at Wake Forest. And then I think
What's their names?
Patrick Thompson and Zach Thompson. Their coach or their dad is the coach of Stonebridge, and he's been the coach there for like 30 years. Yeah, he's a legend.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, so they played there, but then starting last year, the quarterback that I played against in high school, Mitch Griffiths, he plays quarterback at Wake Forest now.
Yeah, Wake. He just signed this year, right?
Yeah, he just signed, and he went to high school like 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, I talked to him on Twitter before. He's cool.
He's a cool dude. He gets sling the rock, dude.
He got surgery on something, didn't he?
I think so. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I mean, I'm not like super close to him. I just know that I played against him.
Yeah, I think he got surgery on like his shoulder or his throwing hand or something, and he thought that he would never like be able to throw again.
Damn.
And then Wake Forest ended up offering him, and then he committed, and yeah.
Yeah, he's a talent, and his younger brother, who's still in high school, I know, committed to Wake Forest to play quarterback as well. So.
Yeah, hopefully he goes there and just works hard and does what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Wake Forest is a good school. That's why I went. I mean, you play Florida State, Clemson, like you're gonna get to play against guys that will be in the league, so you can showcase, you know what I'm saying, like what you have.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it's great academically, you know what I'm saying? It's great school academically.
Yeah, like you said, the exposure and the competition is second to none. I mean, when you're playing the ACC and you're traveling to Clemson and then you're playing Virginia Tech and you're playing Florida State, I mean, yeah, for sure. Definitely eyes are going to be on you. But okay, before we wrap up, I usually ask my guests this at the end of the show. What's one piece of advice that you have for everyone listening or watching? And it can be just life advice, or it could be specifically advice for young athletes that are up and coming.
I would say to have a mind of your own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people go through things and then they try to like tell you what you should do, like what's best for your life. And you know what I'm saying? Like what you should do, like, but have a mind of your own. Like if you don't know something, like research it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like don't just believe what you heard, or you know what I'm saying, like what somebody told you. Like, hey, if you don't know it, like go research it, or just find out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that we've been taught growing up, or that you've been told to believe growing up, you know what I'm saying, that are not true. Like now that I realize that I'm older and I've looked it up and I've researched it myself, like I'm like, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? Because I took the time and I researched it myself. So just have a mind of your own. Like think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you are your own person. So think for yourself.
Yeah, that's great advice. Like you said, I feel like a lot of times we're just not necessarily fed lies, but just fed like false information. We just take it for face value. And I mean, you also like, you build like a more in-depth personality when you do your own research.
Most definitely.
And like really know what you want from your life. But man, dude, thank you very much for joining me, Greg. This was
no problem, bro. I appreciate it.
Phenomenal episode. Yeah, hey, everyone, it's going to be below in the description, but follow Greg on Instagram at GD0RTCH. Anywhere else people can follow you or keep up with you?
I'm on not Snapchat, but Twitter. My Twitter is _G Dortch. And that's really it. I don't really get, I mean, I get on Snapchat, but I'm not gonna be snapping folks back to back. But you definitely can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll definitely talk to you guys on there.
Yeah. You like Twitter or Instagram more?
I like Twitter. So I don't even have my Instagram right now. I like to take breaks off Instagram. I just feel like Instagram is very toxic, and like you see people post like only their successful things, like, and that's not how life is. So I just try to get off Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram for about maybe a month now. But Twitter is just super cool. Like you just tweet out whatever you want, like whatever I'm thinking. Like I think I tweeted yesterday, Sheets is underrated. You know what I'm saying? Like I drove by Sheets and I'm like, bro, Sheets is really good. So I tweeted it, Sheets is underrated. And people are like commenting back like, you're so right. Or Sheets is overpriced. You know what I'm saying? A lady said, go get a chicken Caesar salad from Sheets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people are just talking to me. I like that. So dude, it was cool.
That's funny that you say that, because I had been to Sheets in like a year and a half. And this past weekend, I was at Tech with some of my friends, and it's like 3:30 in the morning. We're like, yo, like we gotta go get food.
That's when it's the best.
So we went to Cookout, and Cookout, the line is dummy long. So then we went to McDonald's. It was closed. We drove by a Sheets, and we all look at each other. We're like, yeah, we're about to go get some Sheets, boys.
Sheets is fire.
It was damn good.
Dude, what did you get? I usually get like the fries. The French fries are really good there.
I got chicken tenders, mozzarella sticks, tater tots, and a cookies and cream milkshake. And it may have been the best thing I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, the milkshakes and the fries, and they got chicken wings there too. They're really good.
Yeah. I know I said I was gonna wrap it up, but what's like your favorite meal to get? Like when you're just starving, you're just like, it could be a fast food place or it could just be a restaurant that we don't know about.
You can't go wrong with chicken wings. I actually went to TGI Fridays yesterday and I got some wings, but I think my favorite food is wings. I actually like steak a lot. Steak is not really that good for you, so I try not to eat it a lot, but steak is really good.
Yeah, I mean, I respect. Yeah, I like steak. I haven't been to TGI Fridays in a minute either, bro.
Yeah, me either. It was my first time. I got like this thing called the bucket of bones. It was like ribs, boneless wings, French fries. Yeah, it was really good. I had a good time.
Oh man. Well, like I said, Greg, thank you very much for joining me, man. It's been awesome keeping up with your career, and you best believe I'm definitely going to keep up with it. And hopefully we can keep in touch and maybe run a podcast again in the future. I would love to do that, bro.
Most definitely. I appreciate you having me. Are you gonna like once you end it, are we gonna be able to talk after, or
Yeah,
just gonna end?
we can talk after.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk it about. I usually do that with the guests. Like usually, like we'll cut it and then like we'll just talk for a while. But yeah, guys, like I said, below in the description, Greg's social media platforms will be direct links there. So make sure to give him a follow. Keep up with him and his team, Atlanta Falcons. Season doesn't start for a while, but if you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe and share the video. If you're listening on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, or any of the other listening platforms, please give 5 stars. Today was Friday, February 19th, 2021, episode 47. I was joined by NFL receiver Greg Dortch. I'm Michael Marr, the host of this show. But as always, stay clean, stay safe, and stay tuned.